What's wrong?
I went too far.
You always go too far. You're also being recorded. Hi, I'm Ethan McKinley. This is the 2-Minute Terminator. The music.
Watch out for machines, they're unstoppable. Watch out for machines, they will rule the world.
Hi, this is Ethan McKinley. This is the 2-Minute Terminator. It's at minutes 32, episode 32, sorry, minutes 62 to 64. Oh, yeah. And we're going for the moment where the T-1000 walks through the gate, squishing through his face, and he gets his real gun, which isn't T-1000, because you can't form complex machines with moving parts and chemical crystals, whatever, I don't know. And he,
But yet he can turn into a floor.
oh, God. Don't even talk about the goddamn floor. And it ends with him squeezing through the ceiling of the elevator and reforms in his kind of like T-1000 completely silver form. The formless blob that is the T-1000.
Ethan, what is it exactly you get out of doing this to me every time?
I don't know. It's just a kind of nice way of starting the show.
Why?
You don't. It's only when you say embarrassing or incriminating things when you get upset. When I just do it regularly, you shouldn't really get bothered by it.
I know, but I hadn't even looped it. I wasn't ready.
Oh.
I
I apologise.
But I have now, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Shut the fuck up. Hey! And thanks for allowing me to introduce myself. I'm Ellie, by the way.
Our co-host is Ellie Fitzgerald. She is on Viber right now, calling in the finest telephone line ever. And, yeah.
Yeah, it's average. It's, I think because of the bad weather, it's really affecting the signal.
Do you think?
It's absolutely... Oh, poor. Can you hear me?
I am. I'm just distracted by the new Heineken advert starring Daniel Craig as James Bond.
My connection is going all over the place, dude, so you're coming in and out, so I can barely hear you.
That's all right. We don't need to hear you, Ellie. You contribute very little.
Okay.
Right, anyway, as I was saying, are you ready? We got a fact attack.
Fact attack! Fact attack!
Sorry, listeners, this is like my other interviews when I do them over Skype for Questionable. There's a slight delay on the internet, so forgive the low energy. Ellie's doing her best. Okay, right. The T-1000, what's he using? Hey? Ellie?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, sorry, dude. It's so bad. It just keeps cutting in and out.
That's fine.
What did you say? Sorry.
I said the gun the T-1000 uses is a Browning high-powered 9mm taken from the Guard.
Is
Now,
this the one that fails to
go
meld through
the gate, and obviously that was created specifically to convey the idea that yes, the T-1000 can of course move through things liquefied, but he has to kind of obtain weapons if it's not a stabbing object to keep on his person, because as I said before the credits rolled, the T-1000 can't form complex machines. They have moving parts, chemicals. Only knives and stabbing weapons.
And we finally see the T-1000 actually running for once. He's actually got a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
Up till now, he's just been
his running was
strutting.
His running was quite scary back in the day.
It still is now.
That
I'm
singular.
sat here in the dark, just with this like flickering like light.
That singular running with just the gun firing.
I kept running.
The Forrest Gump of Terminators there. Now, when they get to the door, and obviously he jimmies the doors open, and Arnold shoots him in the face.
Blade-like arms.
What did you think of that effect now, Ellie?
I think it looks awesome.
Do you really?
I really do.
But it's very
I think
distinct.
Most of the effects are still great.
It's very distinct though, which is the practical and which is the kind of like CGI part of everything.
But you know what? what? If that actually happened in real life, my issue with CGI and everything that's all, special effects nowadays, if that actually happened in real life, it wouldn't look like that. It probably would look like the more shittier, bad, old school, like, special effects that you see in movies. That's probably what it'd be more realistic. Do you not think? Everything's so fucking high tech now. It's just, I don't know, I think it's a bit too much.
Yeah, but in a sense, this film is kind of to blame for all those things. This is one of the first films, if maybe not the second or third. You had, what do we have? We discussed this before. We had The Stained Glass Night from 1985, Sherlock Holmes, which like the knight leapt out of the window and like walked past the camera in that 3D kind of sweet pan.
Yeah.
You had Willow, which was the first kind of morphing, which Dennis Muren developed when she was transforming between a crow and a goat. Willow, use the wand of that troll.
What would they...
Then you had Terminator. No, you had The Abyss, which is the water tentacle. And then James Cameron obviously used that to develop his next project, which was, of course, Terminator 2. And the dominoes fell, as we all know, from then on. And that's why everyone puts CGI in everything. I don't know. The exploding, splitting head, basically, which is very thing-like, I guess, when Arnold shoots it in the head. That's named...
Yeah.
It was called Source Head.
Source Head?
Yeah, by Stan Winston's team. It was just like a big splat, wasn't it? So that's
what
the...
was it actually made out of?
I guess some kind of silicon foam latex with like servo motors to move the eyes and like the
I was
very...
gonna say, but like parts of the... Where it actually gets blasted apart, some of the edges are still kind of like moving there.
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's
and,
a
like,
bit...
twitching.
You got like tentacles like wiggling around. Yeah, that's... I don't know, that looked a bit... you can tell distinctly which is the CGI and which is kind of obviously the practical head. And when it goes together, if you look at it now closely, when his head's actually reforming, it's very like angular and not fluid when it's being like knitting the head back together. So that looks a bit fake as well now, sadly.
I tell you what is fluid, when the silver blob like poos through the roof of the elevator.
Yeah.
That was an incredibly satisfying scene.
Well, it's good in a sense as well because you've got the lighting, of course, is very good, and the reflectivity on kind of the unformed Terminator when he stands up, because you've got that kind of like broken fluorescent, that fluorescent gaslight that's actually spinning on its kind of connection at the top.
Yeah.
So it's got this like processional spin to it, but that's casting the shadow all around the lift, and you can see the front of the lift, therefore not breaking the fourth wall because you can't see the camera reflected in the Terminator. So it's a great shot and it still looks amazing. Delay. Ellie.
I think that yes.
Keep talking.
I'm trying.
Oh my. Oh no.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is shooting at the T-1000 when he's chasing him into the elevator. Do you not think it would have been a smarter move if he had actually like shot his feet or his legs? So it
no, because I suppose not that I'm a gun expert, but I guess that caliber of bullet wouldn't shoot the leg or foot out from under a Terminator. If he's like 400 or 500 pounds of pure like surgical steel knitted together in the endoskeleton. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but what damage is it going to do aiming for his torso though?
It would have been a better bet for the T-1000 to extend his arm up like a Triffid and go shoot up and over Arnold and shoot directly into the lift, taking out Sarah and John. Mission accomplished, and kiss my ass.
Mission accomplished. If only you'd been a Terminator, Ethan.
Mission accomplished. Kiss my ass. Come on, go.
Do we know the name of the bit part actor that's in the car that gets shot at, that looks feeble as fuck and shouldn't have ever been a policeman?
We don't, but I mean, we can obviously find that out. Of course we can.
Oh, Ethan, I thought that this is like your thing. You're all about the bit part actors.
Well, weirdly, we've gone through this, there have been a few times when we've fact-attacked and gone, why the fuck did I not mention that actor for that scene? But I think the reason was it wasn't mentioned in Cameron's commentary, but then I've obviously...
Cameron's commentary?
I feel I've gone back and like retrofitted the notes as I've gone, as we've been doing it, with like bit part actors and things.
Yeah. I think, going back to my original point, he should have aimed for the legs. It's a shotgun, and it does enough to kind of like make him kind of double over when he hits him in the chest. So I reckon if he'd shot his legs, it would have at least taken him out once, which would have saved them more time.
I don't think the gun would have that power to shoot him in the leg and have it affect anything.
So how come when he shot him in the chest, it makes him double over, and he almost trips when he shoots him first time?
hits who? Trips who? What do you mean?
Robert Patrick. When Robert Patrick starts running, Arnold Schwarzenegger shoots him with a shotgun, and as he shoots him, he doubles over and he almost trips over.
Who? Arnold?
No, Robert Patrick, the T-1000, Ethan.
What, when he starts running?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I understand what I mean. When he shoots him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You're not getting my point at all, are you?
No, explain.
No, because you're looking for something and you're not actually listening to what I'm saying. That's what's happening right now. It's fine. It's a moot point. I just think that he should have aimed for his legs. I reckon he could have tripped up the T-1000 if he'd done a few shots to his legs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
Out of the car.
Yeah, well, he shoots him in the hip, so I think that the force of the blast of a shotgun that big, the Browning shotgun with a flip cock adapted handle. Yeah, of course, it's he's liquid and he's being shot by this like unstoppable force in a sense, a giant shotgun blast. So yes, it does knock him off his feet. You can disrupt the T-1000, of course. You just you can't kill him.
I know. I just thought he could have disrupted his feet a little bit more, so they would have had a bit more time to run.
Well, you didn't. So why don't you write to Carol Co Pictures, now defunct, and complain and ask for an alternate cut of Terminator 2?
No, because whenever they make new Terminator movies, they get worse and worse and worse. Although nothing will beat 4. 4 is definitely the worst of all the Terminator movies. Second question about bullets. When Sarah shoots the windscreen of the policeman's car as they're trying to leave the station, would that bullet have not gone through the windscreen?
I think you meant to denote that it does go through the windscreen.
But
no?
There isn't a hole in the windscreen. It shatters, and it kind of like you get all those like hairline cracks. Not hairline cracks. What are they called? Fissures in the glass.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess, again, I'm not an expert, but it depends on the caliber of the bullet and the style or type of glass that's on a police car.
Yeah, but the gun that she's shooting with is one that she takes from Arnold Schwarzenegger, so that would have been from it would have been from that. Where would Arnold have got all his guns from?
Well, we're meant to believe, I guess, there's a shotgun on the actual Harley Davidson.
Yeah,
oh no,
it's not a
sorry.
shotgun, it's a handgun, isn't it?
Sorry, I lied. The handgun is from the guy. Oh my God, what's his name? The biker who's. You forgot to say please. The handgun's hit from him.
Oh wow!
Remember, he snatches the handgun off the guy when he throws him through the kitchen window and he goes on the hot plate.
Ah.
And he goes, "Take it!" But before that, he snatches the gun out of his hand.
Wow, he held on to that for a long time.
Yeah. And what was the other part of the question?
There wasn't another part of the question.
Oh.
Did you find out who that bit part actor was?
Silence.
I said, did you find out who that bit part actor was?
No, I can't. I'm still looking. I can't. I mean, there's a guy called SWAT officer, but he's not a SWAT officer. He's like the another, like a psychiatric policeman.
He is not Patrice. He's like the opposite of Patrice. He's so timid. I know he's been shot at, but Jesus Christ, he looks like a field mouse. He's terrified.
Well, you've just pulled into the subterranean car park of a
of a mental like institution.
Yeah, two people come run at you with guns out of an elevator door. Come on, you're gonna sit there and go, "Where's this going?"
Yeah, I know. I just think he's a bit of a pussy.
What are you supposed to do?
He must have seen some crazy shit in his time working in a mental institute.
Well,
this can't be the first time someone's tried to break out with guns, no?
All that time they tried to shove a packet of M&Ms in his bum.
Oh, yeah, shoot him out like kernels.
Anyway, here's another. Well, raisins rather. Here's another fact attack.
Fact attack.
Linda Hamilton lost her hearing when they were shooting the guns off in the lift.
Oh wow.
When Arnold was shooting the shotgun, although it was blanks, they were all meant to have earplugs put in, and I think they broke for lunch, or they took. Sarah just took hers out for some reason, Linda Hamilton, and when the gun went off, she's lost her hearing in one ear. So there you go.
Silly bitch.
Oh, sorry, here we go. I wrote it down properly. Linda lost her hearing in one ear when she went to the bathroom and took her earplugs out. But when Arnie fired his gun, ooh, she lost her hearing.
Ooh, child. She lost her hearing. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Anyway, Robert Patrick, as he runs, we discussed this in a previous show, we can recover it. When he gets shot in the chest or the arm or the leg, those kind of like silver rose things that open on his chest.
The rosebuds.
Yeah, again in this scene, he's wearing a radio-controlled rubberized, mechanized shirt for the bullet hits.
Oh.
And in the cop's windshield, so he wasn't in any danger. And to show a bullet didn't go through, or to show it did go through but didn't kill him, they shot a marble at high velocity at the windshield.
Oh. Nice.
And those are all the facts.
And those are all the facts. The facts attacks are done.
They are.
They are. Do you have anything more to add to this 2 minutes?
I don't know, Ellie. We got. There's been the most facts for a while. Have you got anything you want to add?
She really needs to wear a bra, man.
He's got lacy Ben Newton jeans on, trousers, leather trousers.
They were the worst leather trousers I think I've ever seen. They were particularly bad. The elevator that they're in, is that an actual elevator then?
Yeah, no. Why would it be?
Well, I'm just asking. Is it a real elevator? It looks like one. Because you quite clearly see them come out of it straight into the car parks.
Well, I think the one at the end of the car that they're getting in now is probably a real elevator. The one that Arnold walks out, which is a lift across, where he comes out, she's like, no! That was created by production for the film.
Yeah.
So,
no, I mean the one that the T-1000 gets pooed into, and the one where all the blades start coming through the ceiling when Sarah gets murked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that fucking hurt. Although, they say if you get stabbed in the back, you're not really aware of it.
Well, no, people say they've been like being punched or pushed, don't they?
Yeah. It's fucking bizarre.
It's
crazy
bizarre.
ass motherfucking shit. Yeah, I'm all factored out. I've watched this clip about 1 billion times over and over and over and over and over again, and I'm dry. I'm out.
I'm
dry. Do you have anything more to add?
Not really. I mean, we've covered most things. We've done a ton of facts, but yeah. Anything happening in your life of excitement or no, Telly?
In comparison to yours, Ethan.
Yeah. Well, the auditions were for Ubisoft, which is a computer game manufacturer.
What?
Ubisoft.
What do they make?
Video games. I think it's like an interactive video game commercial.
Interactive?
Well, all video games are interactive, Ellie.
I'm being sarcastic, you cunt.
Oh, easy.
Didn't Sophie do an advert for a computer game?
She did Nintendo. I can link it to the show if you like. Yeah, I'll link it.
Are you following in the footsteps of your ex?
Well, hers was for Nintendo Wii, I think.
Oh, Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
And what's the show that she's in now?
The Bastard Executioner, something I should be in.
The Bastard.
You bastard. You bastard.
The Bastard Executioner. Have you seen it?
I've seen bits of it.
How does it look?
I don't know. The lead actor really shouldn't be the lead actor, I don't think.
Why?
And portions of the show looks a bit cheap, but it's a pilot, so I don't know. I'm not in it, so what the fuck do I know? I'm in fucking Arthur versus Merlin or whatever it's called.
I'm Arthur versus Merlin. Now that's a movie I'd like to fucking see.
I don't know. I think that some of the CGI was a bit shonky and stuff. So what can you do?
What's it actually about?
I don't know. I've only watched like the first 10 minutes. So.
And also, have you watched it if it's an American show?
I have my ways and means.
Oh, here we go. Internet butt pirate again.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can't get on the internet?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Well, yeah, I guess that rounds off.
Well,
This
that's it.
episode. Well, yeah, I haven't got any more. Unless you've got any more facts.
I got nothing left to give. So I'm just putting.
We have just done 3 episodes in a row.
Don't tell the secrets.
You do it every time.
That's
One
okay.
rule for
They're
you,
your
Ethan, and
secrets.
it seems to be another rule for me.
Of course. Of course.
Of course. Because I get to go home and fuck the prom queen.
I was actually doing Bane. If anyone out there wants to do an impression of Bane, you just do Sean Connery into a mug.
Sean Connery into a mug. Do you want to round this off then, Ethan?
I like the edges sharp, actually.
Go on then. Sharpen your edges.
Yes, all the links below the show for this episode, episode 32, will be my ex-wife's Nintendo commercials because why the hell not? And yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow, Thursday, for another episode. So thanks. So thanks for listening, everyone. I've been Ethan McKinley. We shall return with more facts, hopefully with a bit more of a high energy. But I do apologise for the 2 dead spots in the middle of the show. I tried to gloss over them, but I did actually fall asleep.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Ethan needs to catch up on more sleep, clearly.
I kind of fell asleep there, I'm afraid.
You what?
I said, yeah, I kind of fell asleep there, so I apologise.
That's alright, no worries. Just apologise to your audience in Spaldno, and John, and Josh, and everyone.
Okay.
Hasta la vista.
Baby.
Fucking Flanders.
And weirdly, I was really into the dream. I was like, wake up going, huh, woo. And then a week later, I had a proper dream. But I always wake up before sex happens in dreams, so I didn't actually do it with her, so I'm all right.
I felt really weird. I used to have a lot more when I was younger, but I do still have sex dreams. Have you ever dreamt that you've had sex with someone famous? I once had a dream I had a threesome with my next door neighbour in Eminem. That was pretty funny.
No.
Maybe you should. Yeah. What does that mean if you dream about having sex? Does it mean anything? Does it just mean you're horny? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of fucking horse shit attached to dreams and shit, isn't it? You can't trust anyone really, but fucking... I don't know.
The only thing I have heard that I kind of think
Yeah.
there may be some truth in it,
Yeah.
because it's been relevant to me, is there have been times where I've been worrying about things in my life. And I've dreamt that my teeth are falling out. Apparently, that's meant to be a sign.
Okay. Well, your teeth have fallen out, Ellie.
No, I've had 1, 2, 3 teeth pulled out.
How come you didn't have the one at the back and side replaced, so you haven't got that gaping hole when you laugh?
The one in the side, I do want to get filled, but when I originally had it taken out, the dentist said to wait because then the other teeth would move gradually, and they would like slowly start to kind of like space out. He said leave it a year before you get an implant, and I just haven't gone back to get it done. But yeah, I'll need to get an implant for the side one at the top. But that's going to be like at least £1,500.
Whoa. Go on National Health.
Yeah. No fucking way. No. Never National Health on your teeth. Ever.
By the way, anyone listening, Arthur and Merlin came out on DVD today. If you haven't bought it or checked it out, you can rent it on iTunes. Please check it out. Arthur and Merlin 2015. It's at number 4, I believe, in the fantasy action adventure charts on iTunes, which I guess is good. And yeah, I think it's like $8. Check it out, guys. Check it out. And tell your friends. We want a sequel with a bigger budget and stuff happening.
With Ethan in it, more and more.
Well, there've been some quite scathing reviews on IMDb, but I think the people doing that, the reviews have come out so early, they must have like torrented it. You can, of course, do that, but I recommend you buy it because it helps me and the podcast.
What are the scathing reviews say?
I just thought it was looked like shit. No, well, you know what they said? It was just like, it's all dialogue driven. But I suppose in a world where kind of like everyone expects CGI and stuff, and of course it didn't have the budget for that. It says 3 million on IMDb, but it's actually 190 grand English. So what's that? $350,000. So virtually nothing. The price of a house.
Yeah.
But they said nice. They said the acting and stuff was good, and it was shot beautifully, like it was like a giant budget film. So yeah.
I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. You
Well-
know, my only qualm with it was how it ended.
I wasn't in it. You mean
What?
the fact I wasn't in it?
That as well.
Ethan's too charismatic, tall, and attractive, and he's taken the shimmy shine off the leads.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, Ellie, that's the end, I guess, of 32. If you've got nothing else to say, 31. Sorry.
Oh, Ethan, I'm losing you.
Why?
Because the quality of the connection is poor. Oh no! This is
That's
not
all right.
actually
We
the
can
end of the podcast, it's dropping.
reconvene and do another show, I guess.
Okay, wait, we're back to excellent again. Awesome.
Okay, excellent.
Excelente.
Excelente.
But I've said everything I can about
Bumblebee
this
Man.
video.
Okay, well, we'll return tomorrow with episode 32. There's actually loads of facts in that, so I'm quite excited.
So I'll be able to get my fax attack pistols out.
You can,
Ready.
with higher energy next time. Yeah, anyone who's listening, I've linked the Cameron's Pig Twitter site, so please Google and check out the David Cameron scandal happening in the UK right now. It's Monday, September the 24th, 2015, if you're listening to this in the future. I presume the person I'm talking to right now is actually me, who's the only person listening to this in the future.
Shut up, you knob.
There's also a link to King Corn, the documentary about all you crazy Americans and your love for high fructose corn syrup. Fascinating documentary, check it out. And we shall return tomorrow with episode 32 of the show.
Hasta la vista.
Baby.
Watch out for machines. They're unstoppable. Watch out for machines. They will go